pushing into some new area. No idea where we're going. We didn't really have much of a plan. We had a general sort of area that we were maybe going to head, and we've already veered well off of that, so we're just wandering through the bush with our overnight bags, heading in for 3 nights. And a couple of little hints, we're in the Pureoras and we're following a spray painted pink trail with some smiley faces and all sorts of shit. We made it, and there is a shelter. Pretty neat. I had no idea the place was here, but pretty cool to see something different in a new area, except for people just leaving a head to rot right on the roof. But yeah, if you know where this is and recognise it, feel free to give a bit of background story, or let me know what you know about it. Happy with that actually.
It's a bit quiet.
It sounded good in my bedroom.
It's a bit quiet. The hole's too small.
I'm gonna have to take that off.
Yeah.
Right now.
I've got a saw.
So we've got a stag down here. He's roaring. It's not too far. It might just be on the other side of this gut. The wind's pretty good. I have to come up with a plan. It's the first roar we've heard all day. So Chad's going to stay back here and keep groaning away. Hopefully he'll keep replying. I just let out another one and he did reply. It sounds like he's staying over there. So Chad will stay here and roar, and I'll sneak down and try to get it on him. Got a stag down over here. There's another one a bit further away. I reckon he's the bigger one. I wasn't sure what to do because I heard this one move through the trees to my right. There's a bit of a gap in between us. And hadn't heard the stag reply to Chad for ages, but I was sure I was right in the area where we last heard him. And then I heard him moving over there, but then Chad let out some more roars and the stag in the distance let out some groans. So I could hear an animal to my right. I could hear a stag roaring up above me. So I actually picked up the pace here and made a bit of noise because I sort of thought that the better one might be the one up the top groaning. And he heard me, so he heard a bit of movement through the bush. And so I just stopped and could hear him coming around. And he just stopped and sort of had a look in my direction, a gap in the trees. So I've shot him, and I could hear him kicking around, so I'm pretty sure he's down. I'll just head over and have a look.
Well, it's been close to half an hour and I've just heard a shot go off. So I'm expecting a radio from him anytime soon with some good news. Yeah, mate. Oh yeah, righto. Okay. Well, do you want to send me your location and then I'll start heading over.
Yeah, mate. Has my location come through yet?
Yep, sure has. I'll be there soon. Sweet. Let's go find it.
Right, so I'm really hoping he's down, but I can't see any blood here yet. Just marked with a bit of paper where I shot him. I've marked it on the GPS. So I can come back to here and start looking again. And this is also where Chad's going to come over to. He just got my location. Hopefully he's just around here somewhere down. Fingers crossed. Right, so I found some blood at least. That's a good start. I think this is actually where I shot him, so I think I was a few meters off. Here he is. Here he is. There you go, he'll be right there for the night. Home sweet home. Cheers, bro.
Congratulations.
Cheers, mate.
Great hunt.
Bloody good mission. Tasty.
Yeah, man.
Oh, mate. Wow. We're living the dream tonight. I thought this might have been a little bit weird, but Chad assures me that all the Manly hunters cook marshmallows over open fire, so it's all good. Dessert number 2. It's tough out here in the bush. Not too much to report this morning. There's no stags roaring, which is a bit of a shame. The last one I heard going off was at about 4:30 this morning. But we're hoping if we get back over into the area, over where I shot my stag, let out a couple of roars, just like yesterday, they'll start firing up. So, see how that goes. Until then, there's porridge and coffee on the menu. So he's just a scrubby little shitter, but never mind. Yeah, something like that. There was another one. Did you know there was two?
Yeah, I did hear the buzz, yeah.
Sweet. Have you got my location?
Yep, that's all the way down.
Okay, mate.
What happened there, Reese?
So I'm not really sure why I shot it.
Oh, yeah?
No, still going to make good mince and sausages, isn't it?
Yeah, you're gonna have a heavy bag on the way out.
No, we split it up in half that.
What do you mean split it up?
Can we go even?
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, you can't shoot one now because we got...
What about my 12 pointer I'm gonna shoot?
No, you have to let it go, mate, because we got something else.
Oh, well, bit of action though, eh?
Yeah. I didn't... Yeah, it was good. I hadn't missed it. Alright, same plan as yesterday really. Chad stayed back roaring and this guy kept replying. There was actually a second one down the bottom of the spur. And I sidled around here about 40 metres down and got right on, sort of onto the spur, and it was just thick shit everywhere. And then I couldn't get, he was up above me, he was straight over in front of me, and then he circled around up above me, and I couldn't get straight through the real thick shit to get to him. There was only probably like 30-40 metres between us, but I couldn't get to him, so I had to go around the long way. And then by the time I got round to where he was heading towards Chad, and he made his way back, maybe 60, 80 metres this way, and I just kept chasing him and he kept moving off, so I had to like pick up the pace, and then I thought he had moved a bit further, and he hadn't.
Was he moving away from me?
No, towards you. He was going towards you.
Oh.
He was up here, and I got right onto him. He pretty much stayed there the whole time, and then when I got over there he started moving up, and he come around and he come down through here.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I kept following him, and I was like, I have to pick up the pace because he's gonna fucking get off to you. And so I started coming through here, and then he heard me because I thought he was a little bit further, but he was just bloody in front of me, and he barked and roared and took off, and then I let out roars, and
I heard that.
And then he came back around. I knew he was still here somewhere, and then I just seen him coming back up through the trees for a look at me, but I didn't actually get a good look at his head or anything, and all I had was his shoulders just through a tiny wee bloody narrow gap in the trees.
Fuck, you got yourself a mean trophy there, bud.
And I bloody shot him. Sorted.
Done.
Cheers, mate. We've had a feed, a little midday siesta, and now it's time to head off and chase some stags. I'm leaving my gun at camp because I've made a pig of myself already. So that's it for me. So, alright, let's go get Chad a big boy. We're back over at my first stag. It's 3:30 and the stags aren't making any noise yet, so I'm going to process this fella, and that'll kill a bit of time while we just keep an ear out and see if they start up. And here's dinner tonight. So far no stags roaring. Chad's let out a couple, but no reply, so Not too sure what we'll do. It didn't quite work out. We shot over the other side chasing that stag, and there was two of them, and we just pretty much ran out of light. It's very dark in the bush now, so we weren't going to be able to close the gap at the time we had.
And it started to rain.
And now it's starting to rain. Bloody awesome.
And we're about, what, 800 metres or something from...
I think so, 800 metres or so through some shitty bush, and we've just come back to the stag that was cutting up earlier. So I'll get that back there tonight. Another mission.
What a mission.
Oh, that's not right, eh?
Oh no, that's all good.
Right, look at that bit of fat.
Nice.
This is our fourth serving for dinner.
Fourth.
We had heart, then we had loin, then we had loin and kidney. There's a bit of a no on the kidney. And now we're having heart with onion and garlic. We got unlucky there. We got in bloody close. I could just about see him. We were very close. And he didn't know we were there until the last minute, and the wind was blowing his direction, so we knew it was game over pretty soon. And then sure enough we heard him bolt and haven't heard a thing from him ever since. So. Bugger, he was in some pretty thick nasty shit. And doesn't seem to be anything else going. We're in a pretty good vantage point here now, but can't hear anything else. Just got trumped by the wind again. That time we let out a roar here, and one replied down the spur, and we only got 35 metres down the spur, and he took off in front of us, which was downwind, so he was coming in for a look, but yeah, the wind was no good and he rushed in on us. Okay, next one.
So
So we've got another stag going on the other side of the ridge. We've heard him for a wee while now before we even chased the other one. We thought he was further away. Now we've realised he's not too far away at all. So Chad's sneaking in, and the stag's going on his own. If he does start to be quiet, have a 5-minute break without roars, then I'll let one out and try to get him going again. At the moment he's still leaving one out every few minutes, so I'm just going to leave it. And hopefully Jack can get in. We just spooked an animal back here about 20 minutes ago. Oh, we made it. That was a pretty big 11-hour.
For the morning, and we're back at 20 to 6.
Yeah, we didn't take lunch, so it was meant to be a half-day mission, but it's been an 11-hour frustrating day, really.
Yeah.
Got so close to
3, wasn't it?
3 stags, yeah, and then we just seen a hind a couple hundred metres from camp. Watched that for 30 seconds. We had another.
3 was basically the window.
Well, 2 were. Not that last
Maybe
one.
not that last one, yeah.
But yeah,
Saw a hind on the bush on the way back. That's nice. She's my first deer I've seen this trip.
only animal we've seen today, and yeah, the only one Chad's seen so far. So it seems a bit crazy since we've had a bit of action, but oh well. Thought we'd make it back before dark this time and have some dinner. Getting a bit of go-go juice in us. We'll hit the road. This is gonna suck.
As always.
Shit day, wet bush, heavy bags.
Why's mine heavy?
Chad must have shot a stag. Oh yeah. Alright, into it. Those bags are chocker, man. But that's every little bit of scrap of meat off of those stags, which is how we like to do it. Both of us have got that much bloody meat at home. Our freezers are chocker, so probably 100% of this will get given away. But that's another enjoyable part about doing this, is feeding people who can't get out to get it. So yeah, we don't agree with leaving it in the bush. We like to pack everything out, and if we're not going to eat it, at least somebody will. And generally it's people who appreciate it, so hopefully they appreciate the blood, sweat and tears to get it out. Well, it's not too bad going. Better walk out than most of the places that we pack into. Haven't even really needed a rest yet. It's just that I had to tie my bloody boot again because I've just about rolled my ankle twice, so it's getting loose. But I think it's pretty smooth sailing from here until the last climb up out of the river. So it's all good. We'll stop for a bit of a feed since we've stopped anyway, and get back to the bike. A good workout up here. It's getting the legs burning, especially with a heavy bag. Should be about 45, I'd say. I don't think it's pushing 50, but it'll be 45. Tiger country. Yeah, good shit. Nice shot, mate.